Last Cruces City Council heard from Ruth Rivas, a mother who founded the nonprofit Spice Is Not Nice in El Paso, after her son Adam, a member of the U.S. Navy, died from a spice overdose.
I tell people when I found out that Adam had died, it was like somebody had punched me 3 times, because first of all, I had to deal with the fact that my son's dead. Second of all, I had to deal with the fact that it was because of a drug. Third, Adam never used drugs. So how in the world could this happen? The military, they drug test. Why would I even suspect drugs could play a part in my son's death? So there was a lot that I had to deal with, but ultimately it came down to spice.
Even though the sale of spice is illegal, it's hard to prosecute because it's labeled not for human consumption, and the chemical properties are frequently changed to avoid detection during testing. District Attorney Mark D'Antonio says many people also don't know the dangers of the drug.
The problem is education-wise. People aren't reporting it. They're covering it up. When your child's affected with this, there's an embarrassment stigma. If parents who have children on spice would just tell us where they're getting it from, we would make sure that we go after the people peddling it.
The city is now working to create an ordinance that would combine education initiatives with civil penalties. Penalties could range from larger fines to the city pulling the shop's business licenses. City Councilor Greg Smith says it's important to attack the problem from multiple sides.
I think the education goal, although it's going to take longer, we oftentimes want a quick result for things, and we find that those quick results don't accomplish as much as we wanted them to. And so the long-term, I think, more solid thing is going to be the education piece, but it's got to be really strong. And then for the short term, and because it will probably make us feel better and may help get the word out, then the legislation, the ordinance will probably help in that way as well.
Ruth Rivas says she has seen success through educating both children and parents.
We need to raise that perception of harm, because if there's a low perception, then the use of that drug is going to go up. So what I'm trying to do is to change the perception of the community to truly see what this drug is all about, so that then they can decide, make an educated choice as to what they want to do.
District Attorney Mark D'Antonio says in order to combat the problem, all of the community partners need to work together.
It's a part of a combined effect. If you're in fact distributing spice, the DA's office will prosecute you. But the city has a unique power that if you're distributing from a business and you're knowingly distributing a dangerous poison to our children or to our homeless, then the city is going to try to draft an ordinance that will prevent you from doing so by taking away your business license if you do so. So we need to attack the people who are making the money, the profiteers who are benefiting from poisoning our children.
The city hopes to bring the ordinance up for a vote in the next few months. For KRWG, I'm Samantha Sonner.